Hello, team. In this occasion, I'm going to present the results of these interview tests. I want to mention that I use Google Colab for doing this, so this code runs perfectly on Google Colab. And we will start with a basic cleaning and outer removal, which is one of the statements that was given in the documents. So we remove this outer width, which basically give us 40 rows dropped, and remaining us only 408. In this case, I want to show up what we see here is basically the downtrend of the top 10 hours viewed per week. Basically, we have here on the y-axis the hours in billions and data from early April to end June. We can see here the information in the outage that is, is being displayed that it can affect the trend of the billions views per week. So basically, this is an aggregation. The aggregation per week basically gives us the sum and the average um, from that week. So yes, it is basically what I wanted to show in this case. And moving forward, oh yes, we can see here that this is a balanced data that basically have the same amount of 120 for films in English and in other languages. Um, yeah, I just want to show up this here, but I thought to this later on the answer. Oh, this is an interesting view. This is an interesting view that actually have an inverted rank from 10 to first. And yeah, basically the information that is in the right is the top, and the one that is on the left is like the less ranked in this week. So basically, the first rank show us that we have a downtrend. So basically, this confirms that the information that beside, when you have more hours viewed, you usually have a top score in the rank. So those ones that are most ranked are usually the ones with more hours of watched. And basically this is being confirmed by the trend down here. Basically some information that I just want to verify here on the dataset. And yes, and let's go start here by answering the question number one. I just want to mention that this is not like the original graph, but I just show up how it should look like, a proper visualization for this chart. So basically, both chart must have the same axis. In this case, since this chart have different axes, it may not provide a clear perspective like it is in this chart, because we can see here that they are pretty close, but they are actually far away each other. And yes, but what we can see here is that they correlate. That basically there is a correlation between them. And for example, for December, the information show up that is zero. That is most likely due to there is no data on the data set. So in that case, the best is to either estimate the value using simple moving average, for example, or using a prediction model to estimate that value. So that's why this is not something that it should look like. Basically, this is how it would look like without non-values and without the separation on the charts, using properly levels and so on and so forth. Um, and the friendly minutes category, which film has the lowest rating? In this case, I can see here that uh, uh, was Sonic the Hedgehog was the one with the lowest IMDb rating, and we can just confirm that just verifying this in the title. So basically, um, the title that is being shown here provides that information. So we have here also in this chart the top 5 English film by hour. So in this case, Sonic the Hedgehog we have 7. is about 8.6 million hours per week. And we can see here a trend as well, what is the top English foreign by week in top 10. So yeah, only showing the first five. The lowest rating in English, so basically it wasn't us, but I also plot the ones that are the best and the ones that are the worst, and those ones that are the worst, that one that is the worst is the 360 days, with around 38.7 million hours. Yeah, this actually is the value that is being paralleled in the document. For them through my window longevity movie, this basically has been stopped to estimate the number of users who have watched that film. So basically, for this case, this is the same chart that I showed in the beginning. I plot here the title, the weeks in the top 10, the average week hour, which is 2,076,000. Basically, with that information, I can compute to verify that and make the calculation in the document that is being sent. Yeah, for the weekly stability, this is, I mean, what are the reasons ignoring the data from the week of May 22nd? Basically, we know that that value we may be affecting other things, like, for example, um, estimate. Estimate like promotions or some offers that can be provided to the users, and basically that is how something that can be unaffected, because we doesn't come with fidelity data, and it can affect like the behavior of the analysis. And for the and for that data that doesn't have, I mean, that is not being displayed with data, there are several approaches. One approach is either to have an imputation using an interpolation with, since this is a nonlinear trend, or it can be also used with a machine learning model to predict the next value. Another approach is using the 4-week average to fill that value. So we can see here there are four options that people can use for this, either using the one that is being displayed here. This is the geometrical mean, and the 4-week moving average that could be here or this one here, or either using a machine learning model. That is all that I want to share, and thank you for this interview. Hope you have a nice day.